Here we go, getting ready to go green for duel number 1. We are green here from Daytona. Todd Gordon getting a great roll away off the start. A little bit of help behind from Lance, Kenneth Kane, Mateus Bento on the outside. He's starting to fade away with help from Daniel Silvestri. Bubba Poulard there, third car on the inside, helping that 9 and 17 gets the lead. The 17 of Todd Gordon out in front. It's going to be the 9 and the 35 trying to fight past on his inside here as we go through 3 and 4 on lap 1. That's going to be Lance Kenneth Kane coming out of turn number 4 here. He's going to lead the first lap of the Daytona Duels. Kane with help from Poulard behind, just trying to push away. 3 wide behind for third. This is Willis Oriano starting to fall away from this pack, not in the draft. They need to catch up, otherwise they will just fall all the way back. But it is Bubba Poulard and Lance Kenneth Kane out in front. Two wide behind between Jonathan Schaefer and Todd Gordon for third. Todd Gordon's going to get clear as we get onto lap 3. Now Gordon's going to have a chance to chase after these two for the lead. Todd Gordon now has them 3 by 3 behind him as he takes back the lead. And they're going to start wrecking in the back. Hard in the wall goes Mateus Bento. The 88 car hard in the wall. Mini Tyrell goes around. Looked like Rogel Dorn hit the wall with maybe Gustafer Edwards being the one who started that. Let's go take a look. Off of turn number 4. Yeah, it looks like the 21 just shoots down the track, collects the rest of the field. And he comes in, he pulls it down into the pits. Mini Tyrell there, backwards, trying to recover. Lane Riggs crab walking a little bit. On board, the Friends of Jacqueline came on the 07 of Gustafer Edwards, and yeah, he just turns the 21 down the track, gets a little bit of contact from the 37, and that kicks it off. The Viking Motorsports cam, watching with Daniel Silvestri, takes a slight hit from Willis Soriano as the field just wrecks in front of him. Coming down the pit road now is most of the field. Todd Gordon will lead the way for caution pit stops. The Duels expect to have just one pit stop as a normal tank of gas around here lasts about about 45 laps. Now, of course, the 500 cars will not be filling up on as much gas as they do in the duel for strategic reasons, but Todd Gordon gets beaten out of the pit lane there by James Chastain. Mini Tyrell getting going here, along with the rest of the field. Here we go. Coming back to the line on lap 16, James Chastain is going to lead us away to green here at Daytona for the second restart of the race. Todd Gordon getting a great jump around the outside once again. King of restarts here at Daytona. That 17 machine trying to stay strong around the outside. Todd Gordon now trying to find a way to get clear of James Chastain, but just not happening yet. Bubba Poulard and Ace Streckley battling for third behind. Field starting to fade away for the cars with damage. But it's Todd Gordon out and in front of James Chastain and Bubba Pollard. James Chastain and Bubba Pollard now starting to work down the inside. All three of Todd Gordon's teammates ended up in duel number 2, leaving him alone with Jonathan Schaefer and Louis Huang here in duel duel 1. Just 3 Toyotas in this duel. The other 5 Toyotas, the other 5 Toyotas, running in duel number 2, so we'll see how that goes later on in the night. But 3 wide for the lead. It's Travis Cole down there on the inside. Christopher Edwards just trying to keep the draft with Mini Tyrell right there with him. But it's Travis Cole out to the lead here at Daytona. Justin Patrick's now down the inside of Cole. He's going to try and fight past. On to lap 19 now. They're looking to go 4 wide in the tri-oval behind the leaders. 39's going to slot in line, but the 43 below the double yellow. And they're going to come back across the track, and hard into the wall goes the 84. That's going to bring out the second caution of the night. Here we see, coming on to lap 20, the 43 of Ashton Willis pulling out for a mechanical failure, it seems like, but just not able to get that car slowed down enough as they come back across the track, taking out 5 cars, including themselves and including 2 of their teammates, actually. Not good for the 43 team. On board now with Louis Huang behind the 43. You just see that car shoot down the track and back across the track into the 79, collecting the 08, the 14, and the 84. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on lap 24. The pace car is going to be coming in. It's going to be Justin Patrick and Travis Cole on the front row, leading us to green here from Daytona for the 3rd time tonight. Looks like Travis Cole getting the better of the 10, but the 10's got help from Silvestri behind. Can he move forward, or will it be Cole getting clear of the 10? It looks like it's going to be Patrick against Cole. Silvestri trying to get some help from Worson Ditchlor behind him. Daniel Silvestri now up to the middle lane. That's going to allow Worson Ditchlor to get to the inside of that 3 car with help from Bubba Pollard and Ace Streckley, Christopher Edwards in this group as well. Couple of slower damaged cars fading away at the back of the field. But it is Justin Patrick who's going to lead us on to lap 26. The 07 of Christopher Edwards pushing Ace Streckley as they're 3 wide behind the leader. Justin Patrick cannot block all 3 lanes. Here we go on to lap 39 as we come off of turn number 4. There's going to be some lap traffic getting in the way. The leaders are going to have to find a way to maneuver around this. Looks like the 36 of Lane Riggs is going to get clear on the outside, but then he's going to get held up by Wyatt Wilkinson in the John Deere 08 Esper racing car. Wilkinson trying to hold back that top lane as the 95 and the 79 holding back the bottom, but Bubba Pollard going to force his way through. He's going to begin leading that bottom lane charge as they try and get clear for the lead. It's going to be a 5-car breakaway up at the front, but Lane Riggs still stuck there on the outside line. Travis Cole in that Jacobs number 00 forward for Ryan Robinson Racing, going to get connected with Bubba Pollard and Todd Gordon, on that bottom line. Here we go. 2 laps to go left in the race. Todd Gordon out in front of Travis Cole and Justin Patrick. The 31 of Rusty Pearson in that lead pack. Lap cars ahead, but we will not catch them before the end of this race. Todd Gordon scored pole for the Daytona 500, so this is not going to matter too much for him. So we will see. Can he hold on? Can he get those 11 extra points from winning the duel? It's Todd Gordon in the Atlassian Dark Matter Toyota Supra out in front for Alfa Rooney Motorsports. 2 Fords behind him. As it looks like it's going to be Bubba Pollard, Caden Honeycutt, and Daniel Silvestri making it into the 500 unless Gustafer Edwards can do anything on this last lap. But the 2 lines behind Todd Gordon side drafting each other down the back straight as we're on our last lap of the race. Todd Gordon down into 3 and 4. He's going to come off of turn number 4 now. Nobody behind able to catch that 17 machine. And Todd Gordon is going to win duel number 1. Todd Gordon is your duel 1 winner. Might have helped him a little bit with that lap traffic getting in the way. And it's going to be Bubba Pollard, Caden Honeycutt, and Daniel Silvestri making it through. Lane Riggs sadly not going to make it. Neither will Jonathan Schaefer. They ran strong today. But we will move on to duel number 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for duel number 2. It's going to be Tyler McCarthy and Spencer Shrulovich leading us away. Equal to the line there. They both got Fords behind them, so let's see, will it be a Toyota or a Chevy coming out on top? Down into turn number 1. Looks like McCarthy might be able to pull an edge to that 7 machine of Spencer Shrulovich. Ryan Robinson trying to get up there with help from Liam Liotta behind him. The 49 Best Buy machine trying to push the 41 Arturo Tires forward. That 49 in line with 3 Fords down there behind the 63. What are they going to do? Are they going to stay or are they going to get aggressive? The 41's going to try and go high. The 49's going to try and go low. It's not going to work for either of them. The 63 of Tyler McCarthy will lead lap number 1. Three wide for the lead. It's Ryan White, it's Liam Liotta, it's McCarthy. Ryan White's going to get clear into the lead of this race as we head down the backstretch. The 16 machine takes over, but Baron Truex now looking to the inside of that 16 machine for the lead. Off of turn number 4, they're going to be side by side. Here we go, on to lap number 15. Angus Lang chasing after Tanner Reif for the lead of this race. Reif brought in the Dark Matter sponsorship to Alfa Rooney Motorsports. All 4 cars running similar schemes this weekend. And now Tanner Reif out in front of this race, but maybe not for long, as your Clash winner Angus Lang's going to shoot to the inside. They're going to be side by side here as we come off of turn number 4. It's Lang versus Reif here heading on to lap 16. Will Kamster Hamlin go with his teammate? Looks like he will, or will he change back down a lane going through 1 and 2? The 11 not fully making up his mind, but there we go. Now he's down the track behind the 8 of Angus Lang. But Tanner Reif using as much side draft and as much of the new aero package as he can to try and stay ahead of this 8 car. Now he's got help from behind from Joseph Smith and his teammate of Kyler Sustry. That 5 and 99 machine trying to push the 67 back out in front. The 67 of Tanner Reif battling with Angus Lang for the lead. Both drivers side by side as they look to go 3 wide for third behind. Desmond Gold, your Clash Open winner, now to the inside of Kamster Hamlin. But it's going to be off of turn number 3 into turn number 4, clear for the lead. That is Tanner Reif in the 67 Alfa Romeo Motorsports Toyota Supra. The 67 now holding back the 8 as we head on to lap 18. Off of turn number 2, it is 3x3 throughout the pack. Liam Liotta trying to push the 99 clear, but now they're 4 wide back there. The 2 KKR teammates door banging here as we go off into turns 3 and 4. It's going to be the 87 backing out there on the high side as they sort it all out. 5 laps of racing remaining, coming to 4 to go here. And it looks like the 12 and the 8 are going to have to peel off the track. We said there in Duel 1, they only have a limited amount of fuel supply. Could this be the end of the fuel supply for a lot of these drivers? Will we see drivers having to pit? Will we see drivers running out of fuel on the last lap? We've only got 4 laps of racing remaining, so let's wait and see. As Tanner Reif down there getting to the inside of Holly Anderson Jr. Reif trying to secure a spot as it looks like Gold is going to not make the 500. He's fallen back from the main pack due to having to check up for cars that were pitting. As we come off of turn number 4 here, it's going to be the 75, and it looks like that's the 99 off in the back. That's coming into pit. 3 laps of racing remaining. It's Tanner Reif going to the inside of Chaz Johnson. Kamster Hamlin trying to hold on to this dual win. He's got a teammate in behind him now. Their other teammate of Tyler McCarthy down in 10th at the moment as the field's all separated. The 67 trying to get low and get in behind the 11, but the 7 of Spencer Shrulovich is going to stick a nose in there. The 7 car not letting the 67 get past. The 91 of Bobby McCarty and a couple others in the back pulling off the track. 2 laps of racing remaining here. Tanner Reif just sat in behind Kamster Hamlin. Battle for the lead here with just 2 laps of racing remaining in the Roku Cup Series duels. The field all separated towards the back. With McCarty coming into the pits there, that gave Gold a chance to be that final car in the 500. 1 lap to go here for the Daytona Duels. It's Tanner Reif out in front as the 11 of Camster Hamlin seems to be out of fuel and slowing up. The 87 and the 29 now going to try and chase down the 67 of Tanner Reif, but it looks like the 29 also running out of fuel. The 87 being the only car that might have saved enough, because look at this, Tanner Reif slowing down the backstretch. Tanner Reif slow. That's going to allow the 87 of Matthew Hubert to get to his inside in that discount tire Ford. Coming off of turn number 4, Matthew Hubert is going to be your duel number 2 winner. All the field crossing the line as they're starting to run out of fuel. We've got a spin in the back and hard impact from the 66 of Lane Keller. The 4 of Chaz Johnson up by the wall, completely out of fuel here on the last lap, trying to come down the track. Just comes off of turn number 4, trying to get to the pits, but gets run over by Mason Diaz. And the 66 of Lane Keller coming into the pits, also going to slam into the back of the 4.